Shoot myself. What? I actually want to cry. Alright, Bartek, how you doing? I literally. Oh, the damage is terrible, mate. I just basically wasted the last 30 minutes of my life. 30 minutes to an hour, I'm never gonna get back, basically. Yeah. I want to cry. I want to cry. Basically. That's the gist. God's sake, man. Anyway. So stupid. Okay. I think the logic is just there anyway. So, I give a crap. I'm not gonna touch that. Stupid. Okay, dude. Breathe. Could be worse. Could be worse. A lot of ways in which life could be worse. I think the code works anyway, so that's not the worst thing. Alright, so I think this works anyway. I'm so upset. Okay, I'm banking on my coding ability now. I'm not even gonna test it, I'm just gonna bank on it. I trust myself. Okay. Now what we need to basically do is specify which type of one we want to do. So if it's a jump, we want to do the root one. If it's a whatever one, we want to do whatever one. So let's see here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we now just need to specify what type of dish tomato sauce we want to do. So in here, this is the filter candidate. So if it's a distance match, oh, so annoyed. I'm the enemy. Is the running jump? It's gonna be climax. See, I wonder if instead of having to split up all these types, we can just check if it has IK. Because if it has IK at some point, then we're gonna want to match the hands. If it doesn't, we're not. Well, I guess it's super dependent actually, so we should actually be more of a person. Damn, entire project. Yeah, that's tough. This is nice. I like this. That's tough. That was a lot for your mental fortitude there. Oh wait, hold on, hold on, hold on. Done it wrong. Done it wrong. This is wrong. It's it's not root. It's like takeoff. It's because I'm not matching the bone. I'm matching the point in time. Am I matching the point at which your hands rest? Am I matching takeoff or am I matching landing? Wait, no, 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 no. Ah, one of those days. I've got a lot to do as well. Still, I might need another monster. I already drank one, and they're so bad for you. I might need them. I'm gonna be up for a while. Need to get this working. This is correct. Okay, that was actually pretty easy to do. See, I think, however, these are all the exact same, aren't they? Yeah, so I can move this out of the icon. So is the other ones. Okay, I can move. Yeah, they're the exact same. I can be like, okay. I don't even think I need to actually put these in scope. So, yeah, that's correct. Actually, it should really be takeoff. It's not a running jump. It's right. You have to climb up. If it's equal to if it's a step up, right? But if it's a step up, then the type is going to be landing. If it's a step up, it's going to be landing. Yeah, if it's a step up, the distance match is going to be landing. And we can say, yeah. Yeah. You think about that. Step up, land on the edge, climb up, hands on the edge, run up, hands on the edge. Yeah. Okay, and then getting older. I'm thinking about another week. I'm getting older. I'm a fool who can't turn back. I think it's just takeoff on the hand rest, to be honest. I think it's all just takeoff. Take off at the edge. Step down. Yeah. And then I think that's all the cases. We'll just go default. Break. I wonder actually if we just do this in here. We just do this in here rather than having to, because we already do the candidate. That's such a dummy, bro. See if I could insert returns in all of these anyway, but I'll just do a switch. Okay, so yeah, okay, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. So get there's just this match. This one does type is get this just match source. Yeah. Still auto in case this changes. Okay, so get this match. Get this much phase ratio. Okay, so now this is nice. Because now distance match, get ledge distance match, candidate, do that. Then in here we do all the logic. Cool. That's a much better way of doing it. Gets the type, does it, does the one depending on the type, does whichever one it needs to do. In here, it's like take off, anim type jump, distance match source hand rest, landing, distance match source is take off, return distance match type. It's just a takeoff. Okay, cool. And then so it starts as takeoff, and then we go from whatever it is to do. So if it's a jump, if it's not running jump, it's going to be a hand rest. Otherwise, it's chain takeoff, climb up. It's going to be a hand rest unless it's a step up. If not, go to landing. If it's a climb down, it's always takeoff. All right, so let's now. So when we actually do this, just here, and then so the distance match phase ratio. this will do all the stuff we want to. Cool. Yeah, this is for later. But so I actually think this will just work. Maybe. I want to rebuild a pot's toilet. I'm hoping that it should just. Banking on this working. Decent pot toilet. Okay, so it built, which is promising. Now, theoretically, the climb downs should work. As should the running jumps. But there's only one way to find out. By doing it. The vaults won't work because I need to re-elaborate curve. So I mean, if I try and vault now, it's just completely wrong. Something fundamentally wrong. Or is there? Okay, there is something wrong there. Will the climb ups work? Yeah, nothing seems to work. Now this is promising. I love it when nothing works. Oh yeah, the climb ups will work because they don't have a curve. Will the climb downs work? Oh, dude, Interestingly, that takes like drops down at the same height every time. So I wonder, is that actually a? This has like a. There's a weird consistent offset. So I wonder if I just do need to re-elaborate stuff. It's off by like 10 each time. Maybe I just do need to re-elaborate. Okay. Hear me out though. But it's off by the same amount, which is promising. Okay. Let me just see why the stuff that should work isn't working. So, the hand rest stuff doesn't work because the values are wrong. So, re-elaborate. That's why I can't vote or do any kind of thing because all the distance. Although, if I just elaborate one, that means it should actually, that one that I elaborate should get picked. One way to find out. Because then I need to actually look at the pipeline of how we pick what we pick. And we also need to do a better match. And you also need to do a better match on the speed, but that's fine. So now, can I cut boss? No. Did do a cat pass. Here we go. Okay, hold on. I think that makes sense. I wonder why it's getting filtered out. That's why. Okay, so I need to. Okay. Promising. Save all this first. Now let's break it down one by one as to why stuff isn't happening. It's actually a lot cooler, but I've just basically redone everything. So let's break it down. They're so much better. Like what you'll see once they all in, it looks unbelievably good. This is actually crap right now. I'll show you. This is coming together. When it the way it was before was even better. You'll see in a sec. So let's try to bring it. So if it goes in here and then it goes to found ledge, that's fine. So first thing I want to do is in filter candidate found ledge, get rid of you. Okay. Let me go filter out distance match. Let me say get ledge distance match Isabel. So it goes in here, takes the candidate, gets the distance match source. Which in this case, if you are a jump, it says you're not a jump, it's a hand rest. Cool. So hand rest. In this case, this says okay. So takeoff. Email source is going to be hand rest. So we say here, edge distance hand rest. That's the distance to match. Cool. Then we say okay, well, distance to match. Takeoff sync time is valid match. Is equal to the distance to match right now, and less than or equal to the distance to takeoff. So let's dt. So let's see here. Okay, and then returns the parameters. Okay. So then once it gets on all this, it weights those. That's fine. Then filter finalize. Sets the phase match interface here. This calculates a couple of things. If it's a distance match. If it's a jump, when it's running, it doesn't do distance match. If it's a jump, I wanted the distance match. For now. Oh. If it's a jump, I wanted the distance match. Cool. So if it's a jump now, distance match, climb up, distance match, climb down, distance match. Cool. So then it goes, okay, I get that one. If it's equal distance match, which it is, get a distance match, do the distance match, get the sync time of that, which is going to give us something. Yeah, which is going to do what? Yeah. Give us the sync time, which is going to be this dude. Cool. Okay. Clutch. So once that's live coded, we should see now on the running jumps, maybe you might have a distance match. The climbs, they don't work because need to re-elaborate animation. So the other ones, I wonder. The other thing I wanted to do is to see why it wasn't picking, and I presume it's because you're not flicking within the range. So because I only have one animation, the range is like precise for that animation, so it has maybe like a 2 meter gap. So, and the height, and there's all these reasons why it could get filtered out. So that's probably why. But in theory, the running jumps should now. So interestingly, so it seems to be crossing the wall at the same time, no matter what, which is interesting. So when I do this here, so I wonder. Oh, I've done it wrong. It's matching takeoff to the ledge point, not climb. It's climax. I've done it wrong. Get distance match source. It's not take. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So if it's equal to, I knew. I was wondering if it's equal to running climax. want you to match the hand rest, but if it's a running jump, you actually need to match the climax. Now it should work, I think. That makes sense, because before I was saying it match takeoff, which is why I was always taking off at the wall, seemingly, and that's why I was going through the wall. But I need to match the climax, so it needs to be climax at the ledge point. So let's see what this looks like. Fingers crossed. If this works, then we know the logic is... No, why are you being like this? Did it? Ooh. Don't play with me. You might not be playing with me. Don't play with me. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Don't play with me. I'm nice with it. I'm nice with it. Come on. Tap. Oh, maybe I was too early then. Yeah, like, it's like I can be too early and I can be too late now. That was too late. Play with me? What do you mean? Mm. Ugh. I said, ugh. Ooh. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Ooh. That was sexy. That looks sexy. S to the E to the X to the Y. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. Mm, mm, Might just go to bed. Might just go to bed. Alright, no. Focus. Focus. What do I need to do? You know what we need to do next? Jumping off shit. That's what we gotta do next. I see. Un problemo. Un problemo. Okay, you know, that's another problem. That's tomorrow. Basically, jumping off stuff, we basically need to decide if we're jumping over something, if I'm jumping off something, or if I'm jumping in just on a flat ground. And then those are going to be different types of matches, basically. Because if I'm jumping over, we distance match climax. If I'm jumping off, we distance match takeoff. If I'm jumping on flat ground, we don't distance match. Oh, so you can, and the thing is, you can actually be too early or too late, but it's very hard. You have to actually like. And it's like a, it's not like a, it waits to go. It's like once you fire it, does it? Guys. It does different ones. That's the beauty of it. Wait, let me make sure. See now, because now the beauty of this system is we can be so much more stricter on our Z scale. So Z we move up and down, but we can be hella strict now. You know what I mean? We can be like, only move up and down by 20%. That's when it's gonna really, really look like, now it looks pretty shit because you can adjust it by like an additional 80% height, which is a lot. So that's why it's doing some of those when it goes poof. But when we bring that down to that 20% range, it's gonna be sexy. Oof. Make it easy. Okay. That's one done. We next thing we gotta do. We need to look at Okay, next thing we gotta do. See the volts. I'm pretty sure they just need re-elaborating, so that's not even a problem. Actually, the volts just need re-elaborating. This needs to be a bit more complex. There needs to be basically a variable that's like, are you jumping over? Are you jumping down? Are you jumping off? Or are you jumping on flat ground basically? And then we switch in there. So we can even add jumping up now, because you can jump up to stuff. It's gonna be sexy. I already know. Okay, so let's see here. All right, let's go. Let's do climb ups next. And rest. Otherwise, if it's a step up, landing. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I want to check a couple things because it's a couple cases that I'm wondering. But yeah, we can now add jumping up things, which is nice. Okay, which means we can also add vaulting up things as well. Okay, this is extended so much. Okay, so now what do I need to do? Climb ups, I'm pretty sure will just work. It's the dropping down stuff. Let's do step ups. Big logic just works with. Vote down, vote up, vote whatever now. Because now we're distance matching and stuff. It's not the way we do it now. It's the right way. So now it's like, as long as you just pick, you either want to match the hands to the ledge, or you want to match the climax to the ledge, or you match the takeoff to the ledge. So if I want to go down, I match the hands to the ledge and pick the appropriate Z thing. Basically. Climb ups I think should just work, you know. Let me do a couple step ups. I don't have as many step ups, so I think I can just. Yeah, I think I can just re-elaborate these. These step ups, if they work, this will tell me how well precisions of pliers. No, don't work like that. It don't work like that. So let me re-elaborate step ups. Wait, I don't need to re-elaborate step ups. Yeah, they don't need to be re-elaborated. They should just work. Don't play with me. Motherfuckers playing with me today. Bruv, are you man seeing this? Oh, I slapped my hand on my mic. Oh, like a bitch. That was not worth it. It was not worth it. What am I doing, bro? But that looks sexy. That hurt so badly. I mashed my nail. 100% coverage as well. You know, you could theoretically we could make this automatic. Man, I feel like channeling. Oh, that hurts so much. Oh, destroyed my hand. Oh, I've actually got a headache. That hurts so badly. Oh, got a headache. Oh, I've got a headache from doing that. I feel drowsy after hitting my hand. Hurt like a bit. I feel like I'm being a pussy, but man, that hurts so bad. Oh yeah, that's wrong. It shouldn't pick the animation. It should pick a wall pop there. The crazy thing is, so if you see how it blends in, we currently don't use any mirrored animations. So it's actually gonna be twice as good. Like the blend in, the step it picks, is gonna have twice as much coverage. Which is pretty nuts when you think about it. I mean, this is flawless, I can't lie to you. The crazy thing is I'm tapping it. Like, I don't need to hold it. I just tap it whatever I want and it does it. Mad. That's mad. That works so freaking well. Okay. Oh, Jose, mate. Jose. Don't even bother playing that version. Don't bother playing that version. I'm just saying this now. Um, can you guys hear me? I think my thing has gone a bit funky. Yeah, no, I agree. Dumbus. Let me know if you guys can hear me, by the way. Um, my thing has gone a bit booky. Just confirm to me you can hear me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Jose. Don't even bother. Don't even play that version. It's shit. Don't touch it. Just wait. Give me a week. Give us a week, and then play this new one. That version sucks. It's not even. It's a different game. No, I agree. No, that's what this. We agree. I'm so respect to that about this. We all agreed. We're gonna get rid of that, don't we? Don't play Zero Night. Don't play any version. Don't play the game until I drop this. When I drop this, you can play the game. Obviously, play the game. I'm joking. I'll play the game, but just know in your head this sucks compared to what's coming next week. Just put that in your mind. Just when you play, just think this sucks compared to what's coming. Basically. So, step up works. I know climb up's gonna work. Let's do the climb downs. For the climb downs on takeoff. I think all I need to do for the climb downs. I thought that was finished. Okay, so it's like a same amount off. So I think that's something to do with the takeoff. Okay, it's like the same amount off. So that's something to do. It's something to do with the takeoff point. Okay. It's like quite a bit off, seemingly. Ooh, ooh. I never thought of that. Cheers, meatloaf. Appreciate it. Just getting A ready for what this game will be. Awesome to say. Nah, but I appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you. Okay. This blend time thing might make a difference, but I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the takeoff points on those climb downs. Those are the next thing. If the climb downs work, then I know everything is going to work with this system. And then it's just about piecing it all together in the right way. But I know that fundamentally, the distance match works on all of them. Now it's just about doing the right, picking the right one. If it's jumping off, need a bit more advanced ledge detection, then just proper filtering, and then yeah. So see there, right? That scenario is shit because we don't do any mirroring. That should just be the mirrored animation. That's the next thing to add. Once we add the mirroring, you'll never get a weird blend like that because it would just do it on the other foot, basically. So those scenarios there are going to be infinitely better. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, sorry. I should pick a different animation there, really. Yeah, I mean that's infinitely better, really. Okay, so the step downs. Yeah, we just got to refine the takeoff point. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Let's just refine the point of takeoff, basically. Um. Also, is hand IK even on? I don't know if hand IK is on. Is hand IK on? It's not. Not for the step down. So. Yeah, I mean it's a bit wrong. Okay, that's cool. So now we just got to refine. That's cool. We got to refine those animations, which is like that's cool. But I think they will actually work. So climb downs. Let's do the step downs first. So step downs. Okay, here we go. So I've mashed up my finger, man. If it's a climb down, I wonder if it's a drop down. Basically, a drop down, we use our hands. So we put our hand on the ball and then drop off. And just say we'll take off, right? Just take off at the edge. So all we need to just be like is specify when we're taking off. So here, takeoff keyframe is 9. So here, takeoff is right by the, you want a distance match to the edge. So yeah, it's all wrong. It's all a bit wrong actually. Because the issue is the root here is in between the foot and the thing. So if I'm saying here is the takeoff, the edge of the wall is going to be here, which is kind of correct actually. It's a bit of a shit animation, to be honest. Take off now in this one. 28. Yeah. It's actually kind of correct. So it should be at the ledge at this point here. Kind of correct, actually. This is a bit of a sideways one. You see, you kind of need the ledge, the root, to be at the foot. Then theoretically, it should take off is there. I don't think we have the best animations for these. This is kind of what takeoff is. everything that we don't have many animations, so everything's a bit slow as well. So. I wonder if I'm doing it wrong. I wonder if I'm actually doing it wrong. You know? I wonder if takeoff should be as they start dropping down, as opposed to when they first meet there, because it seems the continued movement of the route is what is causing a massive. Okay, I mean, that's pretty accurate actually. It's actually pretty accurate. See, that is crazy off. So I'm wondering, why is that? Why is that so off? Five, 8, 3, 5, 6. So 5, 8, 3, 5, 6 is crazily off. Takeoff is 21. Performance has dropped a bit because I think it's doing that loop trace too many times. It's doing that search far too many times. So you need to optimize that. So I'm saying here it should be at the edge. I mean, if it's at the edge here, right, then by the time I actually step off, it's gonna move almost that far before I'm actually stepping off. So it should be at the edge. It should be at the edge when I actually step off of the wall. Okay. I need to do it properly. Let's start with this dude. God's sake, why are they so far? Takeoff is actually not there. When I step off the wall. That's where takeoff should be. When you step off the wall. Same goes for what's got me, same applies to all. So if it does the right one. Better. Still not quite. What if I completely... Might have to... Might actually have to have a proper look at that. It's very wrong. Okay. So something like that is very correct. Oh, it's interesting. That is very correct. I wonder, is it just matching it badly? Ah, that's pretty flawless. It's interesting. Perfect. Then it's when it's really wrong. It's the discontinuity that's a bit like the step ups work perfectly. I'm curious to see how much the blend plays a factor. I wonder if the blend plays quite a big role in this. Let's have a look. We know it works. And I mean, I can always hold off on the climb down stuff, so I'm not too stressed about that. Okay. I see. The blend plays massive. Yeah. It's still a bit off there. I mean, generally it's pretty good. I mean, the blend definitely plays a massive, yeah. The blend does seem to. I also, well, to be fair, one thing I am aware is that this animation is done diagonally in the actual thing. So, if that is then done diagonally, going straight, it might look a bit funky, which seemingly it is. But generally, I mean, stepping up, generally it's actually pretty flawless. See, like that's very wrong. Name there. It's very wrong. Filter out phase. I do. What does See, I knew they were gonna be wrong, but no, it's wrong. But only slightly. So I wonder. I think the climb downs are going to be a bit more advanced than that because it's not just takeoff and landing. It's a bit tricky because the ledge actually needs to be like at the point at which the hands are. And I think two things. I think the root needs to be on the foot, like it needs to follow the foot. As opposed to being in between the two. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look at that tomorrow. For now, I'm happy with this. I just need to re-elaborate the vaults, re-elaborate the climbs. Then they'll just work because I mean I'm pretty sure now if I just vault, I think if I just elaborate one or two, it should just do it. I need to optimize this because I think that doing that distance match check every time, it does it like 4 times per animation, which is terrible. So I need to optimize that. So I wonder. For now, we bring these back to normal values. No, I think Okay, so I think now what we need to have. Let me clean up the fine ledge so that Lewis gonna get some sleep now, but it's all to see some of the debris. Awesome, Lewis, man. Cheers for stopping by, man. I'll catch you in a bit. Let me clean up the fine ledge so it detects jumping off stuff, and then I want to see if, because the jumps they distance match on climax, if I can get them distance matching on takeoff off of something, that'll be really good. That'd be really, really good, actually. That'd be really good. That'd actually be massive. None of the climb ups, they gonna work, and the vaults, I know they're gonna work as well. So if I get distance match on takeoff, then if it's not doing it, I don't need to distance match. That's everything. Then it's just doing the climb down stuff. So I think here. It's because I think Joy is. That's a problem already. I need ledge probably, so no, this is wrong. This is wrong. If I can just get this working, I want to call it. But well, I've got to work on another project tonight. Bed by 5K. Yay. So if this actually works on the ledge, then the issue is that means we'll have a valid ledge. because, yeah. Because it's gonna get, it's not gonna work. It's actually gonna need quite a bit of code. So, okay. I need to code up the logic for actually being able to just jump something. The distance match logic, I'm pretty sure, is in place. The ledge logic isn't. Okay. Let's just get it finding the ledge, first of all. Let's just get it finding the ledge. Then we can look at jump tomorrow. But basically, I think it's just a case of if I want to jump off something, if there is no obstacle there, basically if I input the move, so if I input a running jump, right, and there's no obstacle, and it has a valid ledge, which it will do, okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, left trigger goes. I think that's what I need to, although it doesn't do the climb down stuff now. But to be honest, right now, that's the probably last of my worries. Because that climb down stuff isn't quite working anyway. It's working, but it's not. Okay, so it prioritizes that stuff right now. If there's an obstacle, that's what it's gonna look at. It's like none of those cases. That's fine. Okay, so now it just needs to be like, okay, you've got a ledge. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? What we could do. This still won't work. We basically need to decide if your jump is off something, over something, or on flat ground, basically. And then once we've decided that, we then select the kind of thing we need to do. So we need to decide, are we jumping over? Are we jumping up? Are we jumping? And that will go into playing into what filters we use. If we're jumping off, we need to distance match. Yeah. If we're jumping off something, we need to distance match. Okay. But that can be This is problematic. Why is it doing that? Oh, oh, maybe I just need to. Oh, it seems that. Oh, maybe it didn't save. Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, there's an animation without an anim sequence, which is why it's crashing on the climb now. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we sort that out. Okay, so tomorrow, the two key things I need to do are basically decide if I'm jumping over something, if I'm jumping off something, or if I'm jumping flat ground. Let me write this down. SPP to do. Yeah, that's what I should do. Decide if I'm jumping over something, decide if I'm jumping off something, up something, or I'm jumping on the flat ground. Um, we need to adjust filters accordingly to that. So if I'm jumping up off something, I need to first of all filter animations that I can jump. So it's just going to be for now, just going to be running jumps, and then I need to distance match all of them. If I'm jumping flat, we don't need to distance match. We just purely phase match. It's actually pretty straightforward. So all we need to do really is hack around with the trace logic. And on input, we just need to do a couple. So when I press right trigger, for example, we just got to check a couple things to be like, is my ledge a? Yeah, it's basically like, am I dropping off something? Am I jumping up something? Stuff like that. Okay, it's cool. Yeah, let's fix that. So okay, yeah. So there's any. I'm not getting the climb ups. I need to re-elaborate them because they're gonna use the hand. Okay, okay, so that's fine. The climb downs are gonna redo. So these jumps. Now I just gotta do the trace logic. I guess where it's at. Can I do that now? I got some other stuff to do tonight. I mean, that seems to be actually a good point to leave it. Then tomorrow, work on the tracing, the traces. Decide if we're jumping over, off, up, or on flat. Re-elaborate all the jumps, and then adjust if it'll do that on the jumps. Then I can work on the climb downs, fix them, maybe do them the distance match in a different way. Let me just optimize the matching. That should be it. I'm trying to think what else there is. Because then the jumping over stuff works perfectly though. Jumping on flat, I mean, we'll know that work perfectly no matter what, because, well, you're jumping on flat ground. So that should always be fine. Oh, mirroring. Introduce mirroring. Do that first. Actually, introduce the mirroring before I do the climb downs. So if I can get it jumping up, down, and over with distance matching, then we introduce the mirroring. That should improve the blending. Then I think we really just got to be really strict with the. We got to really be really strict with the jump set scale. That's what I think. I think no more than 10% either way. I mean, let me try to do that now, see how that would look. Because that is the beauty of it. You could, with the distance match, you can be really strict on these filters. Yeah. So let's see how that looks where it's a bit stricter. Yeah, hopefully Actually, give us that. That should be nice and strict. Look, I don't actually see anything. Then it's just adding animations or removing because we have too many. And then I guess the next bit is doing the climb down. I think that's going to take the longest, making them working nicely. But I think I know why they're not working amazingly. Then it's just coverage. We just got to add the animations for different speeds. So stepping down fast. And then we got to reintroduce bales. Release a version for you guys. Cool. Go to bed by 3. I'll stop streaming next 10 minutes. Next 5 minutes. I'm gonna do this. Check it in to my branch, not to the main one. Actually, I'll check it into the main branch to dev because it's broken, but it's better. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Nah, I can never check in something broken to dev. I'll check it to my branch. Dev should only be working stuff. I'll check it into my branch. Yeah. And then tomorrow I'll do all this stuff. Tomorrow we should be in a really good place. Actually, should be in a really, really good place tomorrow. Thinking about it. This freaking YouTube project. I would have just stayed on tonight and got done this jumping logic, but we'll do this other project. I'm only gonna look at it for an hour. Then I'll look at it tomorrow in the day. In the evening I'll do this. Yeah, it's infinitely better. Yeah, so much better. Wow. Infinitely better. You actually got to time it. It's like 2 steps away from the wall, but it's like it's quite forgiving. But you can't be too early. You have to actually like practice. It's weird. Like if you do it the first time, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna jump, but you might fail. Like there, did it a bit too late. You just gotta like 9 times out of 10 you'll be fine. If you're quick enough, you can actually just press it again. And I mean, it's because I reduced the filter on the Z. It's because I took out a bunch of jumps, so it's. For a bunch of them, you're gonna start too late. Yeah, you're generally just. Right. Yeah. Got out of action for tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we should have. I think I have 1 volt in. 1 volt, I think. I think I have 1 volt. Let me see. I'll know if I just keep spamming it. Don't think I have any volts in. Okay, no, I don't have any volts in. I need volts in. I need to re-elaborate all the volts. Which is annoying. We're done. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna push this for dev because I made a lot of changes to code that I don't want people to mess around with. Or they can mess around with it, but it's fundamental switches, so I don't want people to add code to previous switches. And yeah, I have to do that again. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna check that into dev. Cool. Awesome. All right. I have got to go work on another project. Someone else. Um, good old Unity. So yeah. Um. Yeah. yeah, I'm gonna do something else, but that is for another year, which would be dead over. So, but we can't obviously share that. So we'll crack up with that. Yeah, cool. I enjoyed the stream. We actually did quite a bit. Made some really good progress. So I won't stream again tomorrow, but it'll probably be in the evening because I gotta do some more of this work in the day. So it'll be evening time. But tomorrow evening will be a really good one because we're gonna do that decision process of if we're jumping up, if we're jumping off, if we're jumping over, or if we're jumping just flat. Which will then lead us into doing the selection stuff for the distance matching. Like, are we distance matching? Are we not? What distance matching are we doing? And then we'll introduce the mirroring, so you get double the coverage. And then, then we'll work on the climb downs, the step downs, and figure out what's up with them. And then we'll just optimize it a bit, and then we should have a really good system going tomorrow night. So yeah, cool. Also, guys, I shall see you all tomorrow evening.